The SEC has acknowledged the XRP ETFs in addition to Dogecoin ETFs. This is very bullish for the approval process. And Ripple CEO goes to Washington, D.C., reporting that crypto legislation is making big progress there. And Elon Musk X is looking to integrate crypto very soon. I'll share the details. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, let's start off with the big news in that the SEC is moving forward with weighing proposals for Grayscale's XRP and Dogecoin ETFs. The TLDR here is they have acknowledged Grayscale's XRP spot ETF and Dogecoin ETF applications. And this is the second phase and the phase right before they make a decision whether they approve or deny. You may recall this was something they did for the Bitcoin spot ETF as well as the Ethereum spot ETF. So in a 19B-4 form posted on Thursday acknowledging the New York Stock Exchange ARCA's filing on behalf of Grayscale, the SEC asked for those comments to be filed 21 days after being published in the Federal Register. Following that, the SEC could decide to approve, disapprove, or institute proceedings. A 19B-4 filing is the second part of a two-step process for proposing a spot crypto ETF. Once the SEC acknowledges the filing, it will be published in the Federal Register, initiating the agency's approval process. Very big news here, folks. And as mentioned, this is part of the approval process, right? You got to go through these different phases. So the SEC acknowledging this and not rejecting it instantly is a good sign. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be an instant approval. We have to wait and see if there's going to be any details, because one of the things I've been saying, and I've had my guests, experts in the ETF market come on and say, is that the SEC has required a futures market before they approve the spot. They did this with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, it doesn't mean they can't deviate from that and change their mind under the new crypto task force, Paul Atkins, the new chair, that they say, you know what, we don't need the futures. But more likely than not, they're going to ask for the futures. So we'll see what they come back with. And if you caught my interview with Matt Hogan of Bitwise Asset Management, which has filed for an XRP spot ETF, we talked about the timeline, about XRP, Solana, and much more. That interview was published this morning, so be sure to check it out. He breaks down what the process will look like. But guys, we're making progress, and we want to see progress, and things are moving in the right direction here for an XRP ETF, Dogecoin, Solana, and much more. Obviously, XRP this cycle has a lot of enthusiasm. A lot of people are bullish on it, and I want to share some examples because we are seeing that even the biggest haters like Da Vinci and Mike Novogratz and all these guys are coming out saying positive things about XRP now. Remember, they were trashing it, making fun of it, saying the most negative things, and now all these haters are capitulating. That's number one. We're also seeing mainstream influencers and YouTubers are highlighting XRP as an investment. For example, Andre Jick, who has 2.52 million subscribers, did a video yesterday on XRP. Now, he's done a video in the past, but this is another one, and he titled it, Why XRP Could Hit $100. So people who are not crypto-specific channels or crypto-specific influencers are talking about XRP. Very different this cycle, guys. So this is why I'm very bullish on XRP. I think it's going to do well. You got the ETF. And of course, the price has been doing really well. XRP's been one of the leaders in the altcoin market, obviously showing significant growth. Bitcoin maxis are crying, haters are capitulating, and mainstream folks are picking up on this investment. So XRP, as I've been telling you guys for a long time, I think it has room to go up to $5 or higher. Could we see $8 to $10? It's possible. It just depends on how the bull market goes. There are no guarantees or certainties, right? If anyone tells you it's guaranteed to get to this price, watch out, right? If they know the future, ask them for the winning lottery numbers next week. That would be great. So XRP obviously hit its old all-time high, broke through just a bit. So that's very good. And it's been, once again, a leader. And I expect further upside. And the ETF approvals and all these things are just going to add more fuel to the fire here. So I'm very bullish on XRP. Obviously, there's other ETFs that are getting acknowledged, and Nate Geraci of the ETF store said the SEC has now accepted filings for Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, and Litecoin ETFs. No idea if these get approved. My guess is they will. You may hate some or all of these crypto assets, but this is what a constructive regulator looks like. Engage, debate, learn. Such a breath of fresh air. Essentially, he's saying this is a 180 from scumbag regulator Gary Gensler, right? Remember, the SEC had to get sued by Grayscale to even approve a Bitcoin ETF, and the judges had to call the SEC arbitrary and capricious. Ridiculous stuff. Now they eventually approved an Ethereum ETF, and I think they, under this new administration with the crypto task force, Paul Atkins coming in as the chair, they're going to approve these other altcoin ETFs. It's a matter of when, not if. So this could happen a bit later in the year, but guys, the ball is rolling and it's very bullish. So I hope you see what's happening here. Now, Ripple CEO replied to a tweet thread that the SEC acknowledged the XRP 19B-4 filing, saying, I recall pointing out more than once that this is inevitable, despite some vocal assertions to the contrary. He also tweeted out that he was in Washington, D.C. yesterday, and he said he walked away from D.C. yesterday with the feeling that there is finally an incredible opportunity to advance meaningful bipartisan legislation that establishes clear, constructive, and pro-innovation regulatory frameworks for crypto. He said thank you to these leaders, and he posted photos with them. Senator Tim Scott, Richie Torres, Democrat who supports crypto, by the way, Bill Huizenga, who I've had on the podcast, Representative Timmons, Zach Nunn, Representative Brian Steele, and others pictured Bo Hines, Senator Schumer, Democrat who supports crypto, Catherine Clark, and French Hill, who I've had on the podcast, and I should be having him back on very soon. He's now the chair of the House Financial Services Committee. So, guys, things are moving ahead in DC, and great to see Brad is out there, and I'm sure there's other crypto CEOs also out there. So I'm so excited for this year. We're going to get legislation. I know the price is a bit depressing right now, but this is part of investing. You got to go through these consolidation zones, this roller coaster ride, and this is where you got to check your emotions and be patient. Warren Buffett has the quote saying, the stock market is a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. So when in doubt, zoom out, have a macro view of the markets. Guys, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain, which is one of the top layer one enterprise blockchains out there, building Web3 applications with many big brands and enterprises. I've been an investor in the VET token, which is a native token of the blockchain, for years. I'm very bullish on this project. And some of the key features of the blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. Some of the brands they work with include PwC, and that's a top 4 accounting firm, Sam's Club, Walmart China, BMW. They're also working with Boston Consulting Group. So this project is doing some amazing things, guys. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vechain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, folks, check this news out. Fireblocks executive says Elon Musk X Money expected to be crypto ready by the end of this year. I think we all know this is coming. Elon Musk absolutely understands blockchain technology, payments. The man, helped found PayPal, and he understands crypto. Tesla holds Bitcoin on his balance sheet. Elon personally holds Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And he's hinted at different things and talked about crypto in different ways. So his vision for X is to make it a payments app, and eventually he wants it to be the WhatsApp of the United States, right? So he's going to integrate different crypto payments. We have to get the details and see, but Fireblocks SVP of payments, Rand Goldie, told the block that from what he's hearing, X Money is expected to be crypto ready by the end of 2025. Although there was no mention of crypto, last month, Elon Musk X Money partnered with Visa to enable transfers between digital wallets and bank accounts in addition to peer-to-peer payments. Now, many of you know Visa integrated stablecoin payments, and they're testing a whole bunch of stuff with blockchain. So very, very interesting. So this is just a matter of when, not if. It's coming, guys. Elon is up to something here, and he's going to try to make this platform X, which is formerly Twitter, into this all-in-one app for finance, social media, and all that jazz. So very, very bullish. Now, Framework Ventures leads $20 million Series A for stablecoin firm Plasma. So the investments, the mergers, the acquisitions continue, guys. Healthy signs of a bull market and a growing industry and asset class. So Plasma is building out a blockchain that's specifically built for Tether's USD pegged stablecoin USDT to enable more efficient transactions. The firm plans to use its funding to continue developing the Plasma blockchain, which is an EVM compatible Bitcoin sidechain to facilitate USDT transfers with no fees. Very interesting. So you're seeing a lot of innovation, a lot of ideas. I've been telling you guys for a while, you have an idea, you want to build something, you're an entrepreneur, now's the time to go pitch it to many of these hedge funds and firms. You will get money, you get capital, as long as your idea is good, of course. But you can even get something like 5 million or 10 million to start off with. There are companies getting huge funding rounds. I'm talking 60, 70 million dollars and higher. So an exciting time. It's amazing to watch this unfold. We saw it in Web 2.0 and Web 1.0. So it's happening here in Web 3. Crypto.com, which is, of course, a crypto app/exchange, they have received regulatory approval to provide crypto services to all European Economic Areas or the member states, European Economic Area member states. So the expansion continues, folks. Final news item here. This one is interesting. Meme stock favorite GameStop considers investing in Bitcoin and other crypto. Essentially, they're looking to put it on their balance sheet, right? Kind of using the MicroStrategy model. And now, I don't think they're going to raise debt, but this is fascinating. I think we're going to see more and more companies do this, guys. GameStop has this massive following, obviously, with the stock and everything that took place back in 2020 and 2021. But let's see if they actually go through with it. It looks like they're exploring. They said here, GameStop is exploring investments in alternative asset classes, including crypto and in particular Bitcoin. 3 sources told the business news outlets. So if they put some Bitcoin on their balance sheet to retain the purchasing power of the cash they have, I think it makes sense, right? You diversify it because the basement inflation is going to continue. This is the fiat money system and that we live in, and this is why we diversify into assets. Now, I've often stated, yes, you can invest in real estate, the stock market, and precious metals. Look, gold is ripping, right? But nothing moves like crypto. As billionaire Paul Tudor Jones said, it's the fastest horse in the race. Nothing gives you a return like this. So guys, that's the news. As mentioned earlier, be patient. Patience is a big part of investing. Control your emotions. I've often stated, when the market's down like this, I don't look at my portfolio. Guys, I have not looked at my portfolio in like a week because I know the psychological impact. I know my funds are safe. Yes, you can usually check in and make sure everything's okay, but I don't sit there scrolling, oh, this coin is down. Oh man, this is right. There's no point. As long as I'm basing my thesis is based on data, not emotions, that we are still in a bull market based on the data, the on-chain data, the signals, the indicators, and so forth, then I don't have to worry. And I have a cash out plan, so I know what to do next once the market starts pumping. So you got to be prepared. You got to mentally prepare yourself. If you want to make good money in this market, guys, you got to make the investments. Skip the Netflix show, right? Sometimes you got to skip going out and just sit down, write out your plan, study the chart, study all these things. That's why I created a crypto course to help people learn as much as possible about crypto. It's at mycryptocourse.com. It's a comprehensive course that covers every aspect of crypto. It includes expert commentary from CEOs, founders, institutional investors, and much more. It includes videos, downloadable materials, text write-ups, one-time fee for lifetime access. Go at your own pace and expand your crypto knowledge, guys, because knowledge is power. And I went on this journey of learning, and it helped me to make significant returns. And this bull market cycle, I'm going to be pretty happy with my profits. I'm already happy with where my portfolio is because it's up from the bear market. But I know there's another leg up here, and I'll be taking profits. And I told you guys, some of that money pay off debt. Some of it goes into retirement. Some of it I'm going to use to help family. And then some of it I'm going to reinvest in the bloody bear market because I'm going to ride the wave again to the 2028 bull market, guys. Hope you see how I'm approaching this and how I'm thinking about this. Macro view, gaining as much knowledge as possible, and having a plan, a strategy. That's how you got to approach it, folks. Guys, another great way you can support me, sign up for my free email newsletter. It's 100% free. It's on Substack. Also, grab a copy of my book, Rethinking Crypto. It's available on Amazon in paperback and digital. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all later.